I want to talk about God and why I started this new video series, but before, we get deep into that, I just want to say that this winter has been incredible. I've created so many wonderful memories, I've met some well-oriented people, and have had the chance to experience the beauty, the harshness, is the essence of these mountains. But of course, something bad always has to happen. Well, I can tell you right now, this tractor has been giving us the shaisa. Well, it got stuck once, it had a part brake on it twice, and now it broke down again. Old Jackie boy to the rescue. One thing you always bring are gloves. But it's better to have him and not need him than to need him and not have him. Chariot of Love is calling my name. There he is, we got him. He's on his phone in the middle of nowhere in a tractor that's broken down. Because what else are you gonna do? Basically, tractor's not starting and the roads are pretty bad. They got a lot of snow on them. No skiing tomorrow, it's Saturday today. I just pushed a video out, just put a video out today. I was hoping to go for a little snowboard tomorrow, but not with the roads like that. But gosh, it is pretty out here. So the verdict is that we didn't figure anything out. We sat here for about 20 minutes trying to figure it out. We have about 2 bars of service right where we're at, surprisingly enough. But even then, that wasn't enough to figure anything out, so we're going back. Seeing as there's nowhere for us to go, no way to get out, we had to call the county. Now they've got 2 road maintainers which just plow through the snow like there is no tomorrow. I mean, it was kind of intimidating seeing these things close up in person, pushing the snow. When it snows more consistently, the county is up here quite frequently. But what happened here is that it did snow, they graded, but a couple days passed and the wind got to blowing really bad, which caused the snow to drift over the road. And you can see here, it gets very, very deep.
This is Montana, boys and girls. If you come to my ranch in the wintertime and you're not invited, you probably don't need to be up here.
Dig that snow cave.
Okay, my hand's cold. There's no way.
What the heck? I've never seen the snow had to be plowed this. I mean, this is impressive. This is just impressive. This is impressive. This is impressive right here. We tinkered with the tractor a little more, and turns out it was a fuse that blew. That's why it wasn't starting. So we swapped that, but now the bucket isn't working. It's not blowing snow like it should be. So ran it back home and just putting it away for now. For those of you who don't care to hear what I value, my beliefs, my thoughts on God, Christianity, then you skip to this timestamp, put it right here. That'll get you past it. But for those of you who do care about what I have to say, then let me tell you. I have decided to read the Bible once a day. Whether that's 1 page or 1 verse, I want to do it because I've taken the time to think about what do I believe? What religion would I categorize myself as? I don't want to call myself Christian, and I'll unpack that here in a second, but I do believe in God. I believe something created us. I feel like it'd take a lot more faith to believe we came from nothing rather than something. I believe in Jesus Christ. I believe he's the Son of God. Still asking questions about that. I'm asking questions about everything. But from my experience with people who are really heavy into the church, into their community, who call themselves Christians, I've just seen a very poor behavior from them. There's been a lack of honesty, a lack of integrity, a lack of character, and all these things are very off-putting to me, especially when the Bible, it's written down. You shouldn't lie. You shouldn't cheat. You shouldn't steal. You should be forthcoming. You should be honorable. You should be truthful about your wrongdoing. And these people I've met, they're very, very wrapped up in image. So much so that they will lie and cover up the things they've done wrong to save face, to make themselves look better, their reputation look better amongst maybe their friends, maybe their family, maybe their community. It could be any number of things. But regardless of what it is, I've had people lie to my family, lie to me, not be forthcoming about things with me in an attempt to not look so bad in the eyes of us. Now, I'm not saying Christians are bad. That's not what I'm saying at all. In fact, the most pleasant people I've met have been Muslims and then Christians. And I would make the case that I would rather spend my time with people who have those characteristics that are atheists and don't believe in God than people who call themselves Christians who have none of those characteristics. Because I've met people who call themselves Christians with none of those characteristics. And they're very confusing. They're very confusing people, at least to me. I'm very confused after I, leave the conversation or their house or their presence. I'm like, what the heck just happened? So that's about all I have to say. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts about it. I'll be reading the comments because I know this will spark up some debate. And yeah, that's about it.
I might not always realize when something good is gonna happen, but I can kind of tell when something bad is gonna happen. My family is leaving.
Okay, this one's on here. I just need another one. Come here. My man.
I love you, brother.
You safe?
I will be.
Bye-bye.
I love you.
I love you.
I'm gonna miss you again. Gotta leave it there. One more time.
One more time.
I love you.
Oh, such a good dad.
Hey,
Have
family
fun.
hug.
As we leave, we're going to the liquor store and go buy.
Buy
Get drunk.
lots of liquor.
You're gonna drive around the four-wheelers, drive, have girls over in the hot tub.
I love you guys.
Love you. I love you,
I
Jack.
love you, Jack.
Love you, love you.
Well, now it's just me. You guys, I just witnessed, I think, what was one of the most beautiful sunsets I've seen.
What is this new video series, The Journal? It sounds dramatic. Well, this is my attempt to become a better storyteller, writer, and maybe artist. However, I don't care much for its artistry. I'm more attracted to telling a good story. I love to write and I make videos for a living, so combining the two just feels natural. The videos don't need to be cinematic. I mean, a GoPro could do the job, but these stories look a sure way to me. This series explores how accurately I can turn my vision into reality. Can I develop a muscle for telling genuine, authentic, and compelling stories about my life that also look visually appealing?
Now, I'm wanting to make at least 10 of these types of videos before I conclude it. We'll see how I'm feeling after that. But until then, I'm just enjoying my time up here. I'm enjoying the peace and the quiet. This place can be taken at such a slow pace. You don't hear any cars going back and forth, no dogs barking. Not to say there's anything wrong with dogs. I'm just saying, there's one thing I do like, it's quiet. It's peace and quiet like this. I have been enjoying my solitude up here. I'm starting to smell the trees, the sagebrush, and all the other smells, and it's bringing back so many memories. Spring is just right around the corner because everything's melting. The snow is starting to get thinner and thinner. A lot more mud on the ground. There's this big puddle of water right outside the house. I'm just pretty happy right now. I'm very content. I don't know if I've made it clear yet, but my plan this summer is to take that excursion and go up to Alaska. I'll be driving up there, sleeping out of the excursion. I'm thinking Finn is probably gonna end up going with me. My fingers are crossed. I wanna go fly fishing in Alaska this summer. Never been fly fishing, but I guess there's only one way to find out. And what better place to do it than Alaska? Spider-Man in is still pretty deep. I didn't think it'd be so deep, but how's that? I want to see that really quick. You ever been with a big yow? No, big yow.
So we're leaving in a couple days. Jack here, staying. He's a trader. Just saying. No, he's not. He's got a life. He loves it. He loves the mountains. He'll be back at the boat. We'll be back up here. A lot of projects. Jack, we're gonna miss you.
Gosh, I love you. Gosh, I love you.
Have I told you how much I love you?
This isn't gonna be good because it's gonna be too zoomed in.
I love you. I love this guy.